It's currently 10:30 a.m. in the morning, and I just purchased the 2005 Honda Civic EX. It has tiny little rust bubbles, the check engine light is on, and, well, let's just say the interior needs a really good detail. But I bought it anyways to flip this car for a profit within 8 hours. First thing we want to do is check out the engine light. We want to plug in the scan tool. After we plug in the scan tool, go ahead and turn your key to the on position. Once we do that, enter the make and model into the scan tool so that way we can pull up the codes. The O2 sensor is pretty much connected along the exhaust line. It's pretty common on a lot of older cars. The O2 sensor always go out. I'm not going to replace it because it doesn't affect the drivability of the car. On to the next code. Now the evap system is pretty much the same thing. It's pretty common on all cars. It's usually something to do with the gas cap. It can be something small as the gas cap, or it can be the actual evap canister. Either way, this has nothing to do with the drivability of the car, and it's very, very common on older cars. So I'm not going to replace that as well. So that's all the codes. So that means step one is complete. Now step two, we're going to see what we can do about this very, very dirty interior. As you can see, well, it's seen better days, so let's go ahead and get into it. First thing I did was go ahead and vacuum the whole entire car, trying to pick up any loose debris because the car is very dirty. The second step for me was to remove the huge stain in the back seat because I have no idea what it is. I know it's trifling, and I know it needs to be removed. So I went ahead and sprayed down some stain removal, got to scrubbing it, and wiped off my first pass of the dirt. Then I decided to go ahead and let it dry, so while it's drying, I'm going to pay attention to the panels of the vehicle. I sprayed down some panel cleaner, let the cleaner pull the dirt off the door before I wiped it off. Once I got done with all the panels, it was time for round two, cleaning the stain. I sprayed down some more stain removal, got some more TLC, and quite frankly, well, the stain didn't really come out a lot, but it's better than nothing. Okay, step two of the detail was complete, but I did run into an issue. So I lock it, and then it's unlocked. Lock it, then it's unlocked. So the problem is it's not staying locked. So technically the door is locked, but I can open it. I even tried pushing this down, but it won't stay all the way down. So we have to fix that issue because that's most definitely a safety issue. People who buy this car need to most definitely have their car locked overnight or whatever. So off to the parts store, get a part. Only thing about this is I don't know if they have the part, and I don't know how long this is going to take to replace. So that's really cutting into our time. I waited 2.5 hours and I got the part. While I was there, I ended up getting a battery for the remote, and guess what? Now the door works. So I wasted 2.5 hours trying to get the part, and the door works now. So check this out. It's locked now. Before, it wouldn't stay locked, but now it locks all the way. I guess it's a good thing because I'm going to save some money, but I lost a lot of time. I lost 2.5 hours waiting on this thing, and maybe about 20 more minutes because I'm about to go take this part back. Well, it is what it is. So step three is complete. We fixed the lock with just a simple battery and a remote. Now on to step four, about the detail of the exterior. The wash is complete, but I wasn't paying attention, and I ran out of time. So just a little bit of soap down at the bottom and on the glass. That's pretty much nothing because, of course, we got to dry it off. So other than that, looks pretty good. Here it is after inside and out detail. That one over there is a little bit faded compared to this one here, but that's okay because this car is not very expensive. It's just a quick flip within 8 hours. We need to hurry up and go ahead and post it online so we can sell it because we probably only have like an hour, maybe 2 tops to get this thing sold if we want to complete our challenge. Okay, so here's the ad that we put up online. Here's the pictures. As you can see, did a pretty good job cleaning it up. It's not that bad. And then, check engine light and the miles. So I made sure that I listed it in there. Okay, so I just posted it and we already got one message. And this is usually how it goes. They ask, is it available? You say yes, blah, blah, blah. So we're gonna see what they say. Sadly, we did fail the mission trying to sell the car within 8 hours, but we did have somebody interested in the car, and they came to look the very next morning. All right, guys, so it's currently 9 a.m. well, 10 a.m. the next day, and I got somebody coming right now to look at the car. So I'm parked up, I'm waiting for him to pull up. Let's see how it goes. And just like that, guys, the vehicle is sold. Unfortunately, we couldn't sell the car within the 8-hour time frame that we set, but it's okay. Life happens. We still got it done. We ran into a little issue with the door, but come to find out it was an easy fix. We also removed majority of that really nasty stain in the back, while also giving the car a full detail inside and out. And with all that hard work, we made a profit of $1,175. Now, if I can do it, you can do it. You don't have to do it with a Honda. You can actually do it with sports cars. And I'll show you using this SS Monte Carlo. Check it out.